So even if you have satellite or cable TV, they tell us it's a good idea to look into getting a digital tuner anyway in case there's power outages and so forth.
Yeah, emergencies.
Exactly. You know, speaking of moving to digital, Paul, didn't you do a little moving of your own?
Well, I went to see 2 Men in a Truck movers recently. We all know how difficult it is to move, and it's really important to use someone you trust. That's where 2 Men in a Truck step in.
2 Men in a Truck is the first and the largest local moving franchise in the country with over 200 locations.
Locations are all over the U.S., as well as Canada and a few other countries.
Here at 2 Men in a Truck, we really feel that there's no move too small or too large. We really take a lot of pride in trying to customize each move for each individual, whether it's moving one piece across the hall or moving you across the country.
2 Men in a Truck has systems and values in place that we use to make the customer feel comfortable, make the move a lot less stressful.
We know that moving is stressful, and it's not always a pleasant experience for the customer due to why they might be moving. Our goal is to make that transition for them as smooth as possible. And we try to do that with communication is huge. Not only with the customer and the movers, but also with the office staff. So the more prepared that you are for a move, the more prepared we can be to exceed your expectations.
2 Men in a Truck movers have a simple but important philosophy.
To treat every customer as you would want your grandma treated.
While the movers are out on the move, they're professional, they're courteous, they're willing to go above and beyond.
I would not send movers into your home and have them around your families if I wasn't willing to have those same movers in my home around my family.
We want our customers to feel very comfortable whenever they're in their home, look very nice, decent, dressed nice, they're in professional uniform, they're professionally trained.
Hiring standards, our training, and our continued training, and our weekly meetings.
We do background checks, drug tests.
We take a lot of pride in being punctual and on time. Our movers will greet you with a smile. They're going to work hard. 2 things that you always can control on a move, your attitude and your work ethic. And those are 2 things that we stress to the guys on a daily basis.
They're super guys. We get in there and do the job and get out as fast as possible.
We've never really looked at ourselves as a moving company. We've actually looked at ourselves as a customer service oriented company that just happens to be in the moving business. They're also required to stretch wrap all upholstery, therefore protecting it from getting dirty or damaged during the move. And it's just one of the many things that we do to try to ensure a safe and an efficient move.
A lot of people ask, do we sell boxes and packing supplies? And the answer is yes. We have a low price guarantee on all our boxes and packing supplies, all the way up from wardrobe boxes to pack their clothes in, to specialized dish boxes to pack your fine china or your pots and pans.
Another question to ask any moving company is what kind of protection do they have for your belongings?
The standard for a lot of moving companies is 60 cents per pound. If we were carrying your plasma TV, which let's say weighs 50 pounds, if damage occurred to it under the standard protection, they would only be liable for $30. With 2 Men in a Truck, we give you full value protection, and that's with no deductible on every move.
We opened this location in 2007, and in 2008 we have doubled in size, and we have no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
2 Men in a Truck is North Central Florida's premier moving company. If you want it done, and you want it done right, call 2 Men in a Truck. I'm sure that these guys don't need movers, but if you ever need a mover, make sure you call 2 Men in a Truck.
I think they're calling 2 Men in a Truck right now.
They're trying to.
Listen, next up, we visited with the Chamber of Commerce Gainesville Area Business Showcase.
And that's held right there at the Best Western Gateway Grand.
That's right. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, here we are at the 2008 Chamber of Commerce Business Showcase, and this year it's being held right here at the Best Western Gateway Grand. Let's go inside and see what it's all about. The Gainesville Chamber of Commerce held its annual business showcase. which is an expo allowing members to show off their goods and services to one another, as well as the community. Participants also got to be a part of the Chamber's new economic stimulus plan, called Pay the Twos Forward, designed to fuel the local economy and show the impact of Chamber members on the Gainesville business community. People who attended the showcase were also asked to pay $10 in return for 10 $2 bills, doubling their money. The $2 bills, already uncommon, came with the Chamber posted note. Members are urging the $2 bills to be spent locally, so the $2 bills can circulate around Gainesville's economy. I don't know about you, but I had a great time inside and hope you enjoyed all the great businesses Gainesville has to offer. We had a great time at the Best Western Gateway Grand. We met a lot of great local business owners as well.
That's right, and speaking of great businesses, next up is Cedar River Seafood.
Cedar River Seafood.
Yeah.
I love that
and their
place.
new location on Archer Road.
It's delicious. Take a look. Oh, hey, I'm here at the original Cedar River Seafood in the Tower Square Shopping Center near Publix on the corner of Archer Road and Tower Road, and I was just perusing the menu and seeing all the delicious looking entrees there. It's great for the whole family. It's also very low priced, and they give you huge portions. Maybe you can help me out. Cedar River Seafood has long been known for fresh seafood prepared just as you like it, mouth-watering steaks and delicious desserts, partnered with their legendary service. It has been a North Central Florida treat for nearly 30 years. Well, they are now proud to announce the opening of their newest location, offering the same great food and service as their other two restaurants on the southwest side of town, conveniently located about 2.5 miles from Hale. And don't forget about the restaurants on Northwest 43rd Street in Gainesville and on US Highway 90 in Lake City. If this is your first visit to Cedar River Seafood, many welcomes. If you are a returning customer, many thanks. We consider it a privilege to be your host and hope to be long remembered. That is a quote that you will find on the back of every menu at Cedar River Seafood, and it could not be a better representation of how they make you feel while dining with them. Since 1977, Cedar River Seafood has been serving some of the finest and freshest fish in Gainesville. With 3 locations, the newest one being on the corner of Archer and Tower Roads in the Tower Square Shopping Center, there is always one near you.
Yeah, all of our seafood's fresh. It's prepared to order. We have several different types of fish. We have shrimp, scallop, oysters. The new thing that we've started promoting is we have all-you-can-eat shrimp. Fried, broiled, blackened, scampi style, $12.99, all you can eat. That's Monday through Thursday.
The all-you-can-eat special is all day long, lunch and dinner. And to think, the shrimp is not even their most popular item.
Our Cedar River platter for 2 is our most popular item. It's comes with a ½ pound of fish, devil crab, shrimp, scallop, and oysters, 4 side dishes, and it's one of our most popular items.
If you're going to try their platter for 2, you better bring someone with you as well as a good appetite. If there is someone in your party that does not particularly like seafood, Cedar River has you covered with their mouth-watering steaks. If you're still hungry, there's a great selection of freshly made desserts.
We have 3 stores, one located in Lake City, US Highway 90. We have one on the northwest side of Gainesville on 43rd Street in the Millhopper area, and this is our new location.
Their new location is on the corner of Archer and Tower Roads in the Tower Square Shopping Center, right next door to Publix. No matter what location you choose, you'll be greeted by the same great service, fresh food, and heaping portions. All in all, a great value. Since Cedar River opened their doors almost 30 years ago, the entire crew has strived to promote quality seafood at reasonable prices. Through the years of experience, they believe a mixture of comfortable atmosphere, friendly faces, and ample portions of good seafood will conclude an enjoyable evening. In my mind, I was once considered a good catch, but for the best catch, come to the original Cedar River Seafood in the Tower Square Center. next to Publix. But don't forget the other locations on 43rd Street and in Lake City.